Hey, and welcome to our menu plan and grocery haul. This week, I'm just kind of looking over it. It's just pretty straightforward. Everything is just pretty straightforward. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. So for Friday's supper, I'm making chili. I'm gonna put it in the crock pot, and I'm gonna double it, or how much ever I make. I'm gonna make it a little bit looser than I normally do. So I'm gonna make my same recipe, but I think I'm gonna add extra beef broth to it, and then I'm gonna have enough for lunch on Saturday, because I told you I need to do something on the weekends. So we're gonna have nachos with it on Saturday. I'm gonna do pork rinds, and I'm buying David some tortilla chips. And then Friday I'm also gonna make some flavor of chaffles to go with it. I like cornbread and chili, but I'm gonna do some kind of chaffle. Then Saturday, I had planned to cook, and I decided no, I'm going back to my planned day off, because I need that. I need at least one day of the week, or I will get tired, and there'll be some day it'll be a last minute pizza or something. I can just feel it coming, because it hadn't happened in a while. So I got that feeling. So I'm gonna scratch that out, and we're just gonna have a eat out. We'll try to find something, suitable. Then Sunday is Holly's birthday dinner. She wanted chicken and dumplings, and she wants the drop kind I make. The kind you make like drop biscuit dough. That's the kind she wants. And then I got some sweet tater patties in the freezer that I still had a couple packs left from Thanksgiving. This is one of her favorite things on the planet. I'm gonna throw that in there. Then Monday, that's her actual birthday. She will be 26 years old. Hard to believe. But for supper Monday, we're going to have hamburger steaks. I'm going to make David some kind of tater. I'm going to make turnips for me. And then we're going to try cream spinach. I'm just getting it in the freezer section. I don't want to try to make it from scratch in case it's something we don't really care for. I don't want to go to the trouble just to try it. So that's what we're going to try it from the freezer section. Tuesday is the one thing that's kind of the only thing that's a recipe. Creamy Asiago chicken. Seems like I've cooked that for y'all before. I can't remember, but it's very low carb. And then cauliflower risotto, which I already have in the freezer, and broccoli. Then Wednesday, the air fryer pork rind chicken that David likes so good. Some kind of beans, not sure what kind, and okra. The frozen kind that I'll just throw in the oven. Thursday, country ribs I have in the freezer, cabbage that I have left from this past week that I got my days mixed up and I didn't cook the cabbage, and then beans again. I want to have beans twice, and when I was making, when it filled out, it happened to be back to back, but I'm fine with that because we love beans. We could eat beans every day, literally. We could literally eat beans every day. Now for my prep, very straightforward here too. I'm going to have for breakfast bacon and eggs and cream cheese pancakes. I'll make my bacon ahead of time, so I'll have that. I'll do my eggs fresh that day, and I'm going to go ahead and make up the cream cheese pancakes ahead of time. Those are the ones that I made and put in that Monte Cristo casserole. They held up really well in the casserole, so I'm thinking they'll hold up good to reheat. And I could even pop them in my air fryer oven if I wanted to. That might be really good. Lunch, I found a recipe, which is hardly even to call it a recipe, for ranch meatballs. It's just Hidden Valley. It's on the Hidden Valley site. Super simple. I was going to do that with some of the cauliflower rice I just bought at Sam's and green beans. Then for snack, I have bought that pimento cheese at Sam's, and I thought I would get some vegetables like I'm not going to eat broccoli and cream cheese, pimento cheese, but I do have some ranch dressing. So I had an extra bag of broccoli that I bought for some reason. I think I just miscounted or didn't cook it or something. So I cut it up yesterday, and then I was going to get some celery and eat that with the pimento cheese, and then maybe some carrots, and that would help me get in some veggies, because I'm looking through this and I think I have a green vegetable just about every day. So that is it for our week. Next up will be a Harris Teeter grocery haul. Okay, so I know I said we were doing a Harris Teeter, but this was a last minute Aldi haul. Just ignore the TV in the background. This won't take long. Okay, this is going to be something you've not seen me buy for myself since I gave up bread about last October. This is keto friendly, and I am curious. I got that pimento cheese, and I sure do want a pimento cheese sandwich, but it is, see if I can, hold on. 9 carbs and 9 fibers. So that means there is 0 net carbs in a slice of this bread. Is it one slice? Yes. So I'm going to see if it triggers. I never go inside Aldi's. And I was standing there and I saw the word keto. I'm like, oh, let me look. They had some keto bars too, but I didn't really want those. So anyway, I'm going to give it a shot and see if it triggers any of the carb cravings. If it does, then I just won't do it again. The bananas are David's. The reason why I went is because when I was finalizing my Harris Teeter order, I got to thinking a lot of their produce was extra high this week for some reason, and nothing I wanted was on sale. So Aldi's is where you go. My full cauliflower has seen better days. That and the celery and the carrots and the cucumbers and some radishes. Then I picked up a couple more boxes of my little meat sticks. You know, I like to have those on hand. Then I got these. I used to buy the Walmart kind years back. It's just a nice heat and eat. And one patty is 2 carbs. So I don't think that's too bad. And I'm sure it's from, yeah, it's got corn syrup in it. So that's where that comes from. Hold on. Okay, and then I thought I'd get some cottage cheese. This is the 4%. It is 4 carbs for a half a cup. Then the cucumbers, let's see, the only other thing, this vanilla candle, and it is a 3-wick, and it smells so good. It was only $3.99, so I couldn't resist. Anyway, so there is my little Aldi haul. Now we will do Harris Teeter. All right, so let's get started on our Harris Teeter. Of course, we have eggs, always the eggs. And then, like I say, our usual offenders here are skim milk and coffee creamer and whole milk. And he wanted orange juice this week. And I've been getting the gallon of almond milk, but they didn't have it, so she just gave me 2 half gallons, which, you know, I'm fine by that. And then his yogurts this week, I got the peanut butter dream, peach cobbler, almond loco cocoa, strawberry cheesecake, another peach cobbler, and cookies and cream, and another heavy cream, because we kind of use a lot of that doing this low carb. And since we're having hamburger steaks, he was like, well, get him some A1, because he likes that on his hamburger steaks. And more olive oil spray. Happened to be this organic, was on sale cheaper than the regular. So I got that. And we were out of salt. And then, speaking of salt, this here fatback, it is not even sliced. You couldn't tell on the picture. They didn't say, and they only had 1. So this is like, I don't know how many pounds this is. 1.66 pounds fatback. And I've got to slice that sucker. Anyway, I've been liking that in my beans. And that roast beef is private selection. It's Harris Teeter brand. If you have a Harris Teeter in your area, David said that's like some of the best roast beef he's ever eaten from the deli section. So he said, anytime I tell you I want lunch meat, make it that roast beef. So he wanted some more of that. And then these are my turnips for when he has, and I hope I have some taters in that basket. I didn't even think to look. So when we have the hamburger steak, he's having the taters and I'm having the turnips. And the broccoli is for something. I can't remember. I'm looking over on my menu. Oh, when we have the creamy Asiago chicken. That's what that is. And then this is that cream spinach I told you we were going to try. the carbs on it, really not too bad. Let's see. 3 servings, about 1 1/3 cup. 5 carbs, 2 fibers. So 3 net carbs for 1 1/3 cups. That's not bad to get a vegetable in if we like it. I hope we do. Then I needed some more sugar-free syrup and green beans. That'll be for my lunch prep. And of course, you know, he's got to have his Raisin Bran. These are not low carb whatsoever, but I have had a craving for bread and butter pickles for a month or more. And I know if I didn't just get them, that I would be hunting up everything I could to try to take the place. So I'll just try to pace myself. That's all I know to do. Then okra for one night. I just throw it on the baking sheet, frozen, spray it with a little olive oil, salt and pepper, throw it in there at 450 until it pretty much dries up. It starts to get slimy, because you know that's what okra does, and then it starts to dry up, and it's just a little roasted okra. Then they had their ground chuck on sale, $2.99 a pound, so I got plenty of that. I got to get my chili started in the crock pot as soon as I get these groceries put up, and then the rest will go in the freezer. The chicken, I got the thin sliced. I love that they make this thin sliced. I got it for our Asiago chicken, and it was on sale, as was the regular chicken breast, and I got that for, let me look over and see if I can see. Oh, the pork rind coated chicken in the air fryer. And then he was out of chips, and so that's the kind he wanted. He likes the chili cheese Fritos. And then he had to get this Nature's Own. You know, Sara Lee is his bread, but they were out, and she didn't know when to Sara Lee. Oh, I didn't know it had honey in it. I don't know if I should tell him or let him find out, because he don't really care for that. But he's got a whole he's got a whole loaf worth to eat. Oh, and his tortilla chips. I got those to go with our chili tomorrow. When I have mine on the pork rinds, I got him some tortilla chips. So that is it. That is all the rest of our groceries for the week.